Hello everyone, Ali with Remax and Home Investors team. Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a great time and enjoyed some quality time with your family and friends. I'm here to give you the latest market update for December of 2019, as well as go over some quick numbers for the aggregate year. But let's get into the numbers real quick first for the past month. The average price for properties that transacted through the Toronto Real Estate Board went up by about 12%, averaging at $837,000, whereas in 2018, December of 2018, the average price was about $749,000 as reported through TREB. The number of transactions actually went up by an even higher percentage, about 17.4%. Yep, sorry, I'm a bit blind. The average, the number of transactions came in at 4,399 properties, whereas in December 2018, there was about 3,700 properties that sold. And the days on market went down by about 6.5%. So it took about 29 days on average to sell a property through TREB. Last year was about 31 days. Now, 2 days might not seem like a whole lot, but when it comes to marketing, getting people through the door and actually even negotiating a property for sale, then it makes a significant difference because a lot of things can happen in those 2 days. The average detached price for properties in the 416 went up by a astounding 19.5%. The average price now sits at $1,363,000 for the month of December 2019. That's a significant jump over that of December 2018. Semi-detached properties came in at $1 million. That's about a 7% increase. Townhouses at $717,000, not much of a change there. And condos are holding pretty strong with a 10% increase, averaging $656,000. Now in the 905, once again, keep in mind the 905 incorporates all of the 905, whether you're in the west Mississauga, Oakville area, the east Pickering, Ajax, and then in the north Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Newmarket. Anything that reports through the TREB and a 905 is incorporated into these average numbers. So if you want something more specific to the 905 you live in, I can put that together for you. Just please reach out to me. But in any event, the average price for detached property in the 905 came in at $956,000, and that is an increase of about 7.7%. Semis came in at $704,000. They went up by about 7%. Townhouses went up by 11%, averaging $657,000. And once again, condos holding pretty strong at 12% increase over December 2018, averaging at $508,000. So the market year over year for the month of December, all of the numbers came in pretty significant. There was a really good increase in the number of transactions, as well as the values of the properties all went up, and it took actually less time to sell these homes. So that is a pretty strong indication of what you might be able to expect for January, as well as for the rest of the year if the market continues at that pace. Now, in aggregate, the number of transactions, the number of properties that sold came in at 87,825 properties. That's for all of 2019. That marks about a 12.5% over 2018. So that's a pretty big jump in the number of sales that transacted over the past year. The average price went up by about 4%, averaging $819,000, whereas in 2018 the average price was $787,000. So that 4% increase is actually pretty healthy increase in property valuations, and I think that might have something to do with the fact that buyers have gotten used to that stress test a bit, and I guess they've saved more money, or maybe got some money gifted from their parents or friends or relatives, or they picked up a second or third job in order to put it all together to get approved for a property. But in any event, I think the number of properties and amount of buyers have really come out this year, and they're really looking to pick up a property, as they're not noticing that huge crash that everyone was expecting, especially for the condo and townhouse properties, they actually have been pretty healthy for the past year and a half. It was more of the luxury properties that really took a significant hit. Anything over $1.5–2 million took a pretty big hit over the past year and a half because of the stress test and the foreign buyers tax. However, things are seeming to starting to turn around, especially even in the luxury market. The property values are starting to kind of hold even, whereas the semis, townhouses, and condos are picking up pace, and that's why I think most of the sales that transact over the past year are in that price range of somewhere between $400,000 or $500,000 to the $800,000–900,000 price range. The number of listings actually has come down by 2.5%, so there's not as many sellers looking to put the properties out, but the buyers are certainly there and they are buying because of the increase. So listings came down by 2.5%, but transactions went up by about 12%, and there was about a 4% increase in property valuation. So all in all, that's telling me that buyers are interested in getting back in the market, and if you're looking to sell, maybe upgrade or downsize, you won't have a very difficult time getting your property sold, as long as it's marketed correctly, it appeals to the market, and it's priced accurately. And really, you need to hire a seasoned, experienced realtor to help you with all three of those in order to accurately and strategically market your property for the right buyer to come around. As always, guys, these numbers are down below, so just scroll down. I've included the December figures as well as the year-end, the aggregate numbers for 2019 all the way back to 2014 for you to have an idea and get a better picture as to how the market is actually done over the past 4, 5, 6 years, in order to fuel you with the right information that you need in order for you to make the right decision for you and your family. If you have any questions regarding any of this stuff down below, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help you out. I will be putting together smaller snippets, smaller videos, which actually I'll only be sharing on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. My handle is alim.realtor. So you can catch me on Instagram with shorter videos with respect to real estate and all of the things that I do, that I look at, numbers, figures, and how to stage properties, etc., and how it would help you as a seller or even a buyer. As always, guys, thank you very much for spending time and watching this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. My Instagram handle is alim.realtor. Please give me a follow. I'd appreciate that. And stay tuned for the next video in February for the month of January. Thank you and all, and have a great day. Cheers.